The day of judgment. The day when every human being will stand before the Lord of all worlds. A moment so adhim, so overwhelming that no human mind can fully comprehend it, yet every heart can feel its weight deep inside. A day when everything you thought was permanent will vanish, and everything you ignored will suddenly become undeniable reality. That day is not just the end of human life, it is the end of everything. The animals, the mountains, the oceans, the skies, the entire universe will come to a halt. The system you've been living in your entire life will collapse in a way no one can stop. No power, no wealth, no status will be able to protect you. And in that moment, you will finally understand what truly mattered. The Quran describes that day with scenes so intense, so vivid, that they shake the soul. The earth will quake violently, mountains will be uprooted and scattered like dust, oceans will boil, skies will split apart, and stars will fade away. Everything that once looked stable will lose its form, and humanity will stand there, witnessing the truth they once doubted or ignored. But here's something most people overlook. When we look at the history of this planet, we actually see echoes of these Adhim events, moments where life was almost completely wiped out, times when the world as it existed simply ended and then restarted. Take, for example, one of the greatest extinction events in Earth's history, around 260 million years ago, a catastrophe so massive that nearly all life forms were wiped out. Oceans lost the majority of their living organisms, massive forests disappeared, giant species vanished as if they had never existed. The planet itself was reshaped. Imagine that for a moment. Creatures that lived for millions of years, entire ecosystems gone, not gradually, but in a relatively short period of time. Nothing they had could save them, not their size, not their strength, not their numbers, because when the system changes, everything within it is affected. Scientists today suggest that a massive object from space may have triggered this destruction. A collision so powerful that it changed the atmosphere, poisoned the air, darkened the skies, and brought life to the edge of extinction. Acid rain, volcanic eruptions, global cooling. A chain reaction that reshaped the world. And then another Adhim event, the extinction of the dinosaurs. Creatures that dominated the earth for millions of years. The strongest, the most widespread. Yet one day, it all ended. A single cosmic event, and their entire rule was erased. And that should make you pause. Because if something like that could happen to them, what makes you think we are immune? Today, people rely on technology, on science, on progress. But history is quietly telling a different story. This world has been reset before, more than once. And every time, the illusion of permanence was shattered. This is why the descriptions of the Day of Judgment are not just symbolic. They are a warning, a reality waiting to unfold. Because when God says be, it happens. But often it unfolds through a system, through a process, through a chain of events that we only begin to understand. And maybe the most unsettling thought is this: everything that has happened before, all those extinctions, all those resets, they were only a preview, because the Day of Judgment will not be partial. It will not affect just a group or a region. It will be absolute, total, final. There will be nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And in that moment, you won't be thinking about what you owned. You'll be thinking about what you did, who you were, and whether you were truly prepared. So ask yourself, if that day came today, right now, would you be ready? Because this life, it's not permanent. It's preparation, a test. And the result of that test will be revealed on that day. The intelligent one is not the one who knows, but the one who prepares. Because when that moment arrives, regret will no longer change anything. But right now, you still have time. Reflect. Wake up. Turn back before it's too late. Like the video and follow the channel.